What's going on, guys? It's JD from New York here, and I'm back again this week with another weapon profile video. Now, in these videos, I chronicle what weapons have worked for me as I prestige up to master, what attachments I've used to make the gun successful for me, and what perks and equipment I prefer to complement my gun. Now, this episode is especially nice because I will be covering a gun that a lot of people have commented on in my weapon profile videos thus far, stating it is without a doubt the best assault rifle in Black Ops 2. Now, it's a funny story. In Modern Warfare 3, I wouldn't touch the MK14. I didn't care for it. I didn't care that it did the most damage. I didn't care that it had no recoil. It really didn't matter to me at all. In fact, I couldn't stand it. And it was given, it was presented to me, oh, you should use this gun, this and that. No. It was even worse when I got killed by it. I had absolutely no desire to use the gun. There was no way of getting the ACR out of my hands. I've stated in many of my videos that was my gun in Modern Warfare 3. In Black Ops 2, it's a completely different story. It's a completely different monster, the whole game. It has my mind always wondering, constantly changing guns, changing class loadouts and perks. I've experimented with almost every assault rifle in the game, and the last 2 weeks I haven't used anything more than what I'm going to talk about today, and that is the beast that they call the FAL. Now, the last few weeks, it's been kind of nice getting some gameplays from my channel. This gameplay that you guys are watching is on Express, a map I certainly don't mind, and I absolutely go on a tear here at one point. 18 or 19 gun streak kills in a row. I forgot, I lost count, but I did get 3 stealth choppers in one life. It was probably one of the best games that I have up on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. I finished this game with over 40 kills as well. Now, the lag, you can see, is obviously still there. There's some moments here where the lag is good, there's some moments here where the lag is bad, and that's what happens through the majority of the games I play when I play Black Ops 2. Sometimes the lag is just downright fucking terrible, and I have to shut the system off, and there's no way I can play the game like it was last night. It was just terrible. When I shoot my gun first, now listen to that statement. I want you guys to listen to that. When I shoot my gun first, if I'm aiming my weapon at you and I shoot first, I should win my gunfight with you every single time. It doesn't happen in Black Ops 2. When you don't see someone in your frame, live action, but he appears out of nowhere in your replay, there's a problem. When you shoot your weapon and not one bullet registers, there is a problem. When you shoot your gun and you do register 4 or 5 shots on him, but you still get killed before you can even blink your eyes, there's a problem. Now, I'm not all about these 70, 80 kill games, though those who can do that fairly easily, I commend you. It's very impressive. But to me, those games are overrated. I'm not that skilled of a player to the point where I can avoid the horrible spawns in this game for that long of a duration, and I refuse to create another account and try to weasel my way around the skill-based matchmaking that's in Black Ops 2 by deranking and lowering my KD like I know some people on YouTube do, because I've seen videos of it. And I do say skill-based matchmaking, it's there. You just don't see it. Treyarch released how the matchmaking works, and skill is most definitely integrated in how they make the matchmaking. I'm real, and I bring you guys the best gameplay that I possibly can for my skill level and the type of setup that I load myself with. Now, everyone has their opinions on guns, whether it be SMGs, assault rifles, LMGs, whatever. The weapon profile videos I do here on my channel, like I stated, is to tell you guys what I found successful as I prestige through the ranks in Black Ops 2, in hopes that you guys may find similar success if you have not been using these items already. But let's get into it and talk about the FAL. At the time I posted my first weapon profile video, which was about the 5.56 SWAT with select fire, I was raving about the gun. It was a combination that nobody really used, and still to this day, nobody really uses it. I see maybe 1 or 2 lobbies, tops, since the game came out. Every lobby is dominated by SMGs with laser, and people just hip firing away. I still believe the SWAT is a great weapon with select fire, but it's obviously taken a back seat in my playbook to the AN-94, and obviously now the FAL. If you guys haven't played Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, you know the gun was featured in those 2 titles and then made its return here in Black Ops 2. It's unlocked very early at level 22 and is the most powerful assault rifle in its class with 55 damage at close range, and mid-range as well, and 40 at a distance, okay? The FAL is very capable of 2-shot kills at mid-range and is a 3-shot kill at long range. Statistically, really no other assault rifle can compete in terms of time to kill other than the SMR, which I have not used yet. I may do a video on that because I do want to check that gun out. I haven't checked it out as of yet. Now the SMR has 5 less points of damage at close range, but the SMR still kills with the same amount of bullets. When you compare the SMR to the FAL 2-hit kill range is considerably shorter, needing those 3 hits to kill when you don't get, when you actually get into that mid-range territory. I'm sorry. Where the SMR continues to remain a two bullet hit. The upside to this is that the FAL has a higher rate of fire and has an extra 5 bullets in its clip when compared to the SMR. The magazine size is very generous at 25, and with extended clip as one of your attachments, that gets increased to 34 rounds per clip. The reload time on the FAL is 2.09, and when it's empty, it's 2.7 seconds. So like I said in all my other videos, reload when you have to. I never have that problem because personally I'm always reloading. It's a habit of mine. Its rate of fire as a semi-automatic weapon is 515 rounds per minute, and with select fire equipped, it drops down to 450 rounds per minute. Now that isn't a big deal to me. To some that might be, but it's not really that big of a difference, especially with a high damage output on the FAL. Now my experience with the FAL so far and select fire is that I won the gunfights I should have won, and I lost the ones I should have lost. So there's no problem there. The recoil when the gun is semi-automatic is very low and completely manageable. With select fire, and especially after patch 1.04, the gun was given some recoil. As of right now, it is still very manageable, but you can see how the gun now has some slight upward recoil when firing fully automatic. But like I said, it's still very manageable. Now the attachments I use for the FAL are very simple. I kind of kept it that way because the gun really doesn't need too much. Obviously my first choice is select fire. I love firing the FAL automatic, especially with its 2-hit kill at mid-range. I don't mind using it without select fire, it's just something I prefer. Others may choose not to take select fire and they may take another attachment that suits their needs. My second and last attachment would be either a reflex sight or a target finder. I started out using the reflex sight, but I have grown fond of the target finder in the past couple of weeks. It's a useful tool. Many people like to automatically bash, but if you're going to run an SMG with laser, don't complain about those who use the assault rifles with target finder. You'll end up being hypocritical, okay? You really don't need a laser sight on anything in Black Ops 2 because the hip fire spread is so generous and more generous than any Call of Duty game to date, okay? Try hip firing in Modern Warfare 3 without steady aim. It's not gonna happen. In Black Ops 2 you can hip fire with your eyes closed if you wanted to. I do not run primary gunfighter here because in my honest opinion it's not needed. I would rather use my 2 points spent on something else or another attachment elsewhere, okay? Normally I would take grip or stock, but the recoil is very manageable and I can honestly do without that third attachment. As for the perks, in my first tier I normally run hardline. There's nothing better than getting those score streaks faster, and that's what helped me out in this gameplay to get my 3 stealth choppers in one life. It was very, very useful to me, so I run hardline. The second tier is toughness. Now, I may dedicate a whole video and commentary on how great and underutilized this perk is. There's nothing worse in Black Ops 2 when your aim is thrown off by a target and you're being shot at, and you're not running toughness. It's incredibly noticeable. So I always run toughness on every class that I have. The third tier is where I will run perk greed 3, and I will take engineer or either a dexterity or a tactical mask. Engineer is essential with the shock charges and bouncing betties that are littered everywhere, and tactical mask will prevent you from those stun grenades that were not nerfed in the patch because it's just a pain in the ass when you get hit with them. It's an automatic death even now after the patch, so I do recommend tactical mask. And dexterity makes you climb over things faster. There's a ton of shit to climb in Black Ops 2, so you can go with either one or the other. As for my secondary, the Cap 40, I never leave home without it. Attach extended clip to that and you will be good to go. It's probably my favorite gun in the game, secondary wise. It's on every one of my classes. I can't use anything else but the Cap 40. It's just a beast of a gun. But that is my FAL commentary, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. hit that like button, subscribe to JD's channel if you have not done so already. I got some great stuff coming up. I'm going to start a new camper series. Me and my buddy D-Rock found some campers. I'm going to expose them on YouTube next week, so look forward to that. And like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. JD's out, guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Hostile care package inbound. Nice work. RTB for debrief.